Okay, so I'm still on page 13. This time I'm at the bottom where the question says IQ scores are normally distributed with a mean of 100 and a standard deviation of 15. Determine the percent of individuals with IQ scores below 115. So what you want to do first is find the z-score. So take that 115, subtract it from the mean, which was 100, divide by the standard deviation. So 15 divided by 15 is 1. Now that's your z-score. Once you get your z-score, then you look it up on the chart and you'll find your percent. So here is a z-score of 1. It's 1.00. So here's your percent right there, 0.8413. So that's about 84.13% of the people have scores below 115. You just look it up on the chart. If it's below, you just look it up and you're done. So here's another below. Here's 130. So the first thing you do is find the z-score. Take your score minus the mean, divide by the standard. So 30 divided by 15 is 2. Now that's your z-score, okay? Once you get your z-score, you look it up on the chart, and that'll be the percent below. So when you come over here, you look up 2.00, and there it is, 97.72%. So the belows are easy. You just look it up and you're done. Here's one more below, and then here's, you write down your 70. Always put the mean in the back, so this time it's going to be negative, okay? So negative 30 divided by 15 is a negative 2. Again, that's your z-score. To get the percent, you just look it up on the chart. This time you'll have to be on the back. Negative 2.00 is right here. That's 2.28% to the left. Okay? Now, when it says between, what you do is you find the z-score for each one and look it up. So you would find the z-score for 70, which actually we just did it right here. So I'm just going to write our z-score is negative 2. Here you do 115, which actually we already did, and our z-score was 1. So now you've got z-scores at negative 2 and 1. You look them both up on the chart. When you look up 1, we got that 0.8413. When you looked up negative 2, we got 0.0228. And if you want between, all you do is you subtract those two numbers. And that'll be your answer. So it comes out like 0.8185 or 81.85%. So if it's ever between, you find both z-scores, look them both up, and subtract. So here's one more between. Your z-score for 115, we just figured out right here was 1. Okay. Your z-score for 130, we did that one right here, was 2. Okay. You look them both up. When you look up 1, you'll get 0.8413. When you look up 2, you'll get 0.9772. You'll subtract those if you want between, and you'll get 0.1359 or 13.59%. That's your answer. So again, if it's between, get your z-score for each one, look them both up, bigger minus smaller, you're done. Okay? Now here's our first one that says above, and this one's to the right, okay? So if it's to the right, you got to do a little bit different. First, you get your z-score just like we did, 122.5 minus the mean, divide by standard. That's your z-score. So your z-score is 1.5, okay? Then you look that up on the chart, and 1.5 is right here, 0.9332. Now that would be the area to the left or below. If you want above or to the right, you got to do 1 minus that. So you're going to do 1 minus 0.9332, and you get 0.0668 or 6.68%. And that's the end of page 13.